But I hit the ground running, makes me feel alive. CHIKARA.
Such a hunger.
Seriously, get out of there.
That's not Abominus Rex at all. I know exactly who this guy is. What is he doing here? Joey, I'll tell you, this guy does not work here anymore.
Your former employee is manhandling a ring announcer.
You should be, actually.
What is this guy?
You like Matt? This isn't about you. This isn't about you. I'm here to get my job back. All right? All right? Don't worry. I'm a reasonable man, right? There's one person I do need to talk to, right? Someone who is a cripple, who has nothing left in this world, who won't even get in the ring for you anymore, right? But he allows you all of this. He allows you to have fun. He allows you to have fun. Are you excited about that?
What is that?
But he spits in my face. He spits in my face and fires me because I'm too tough.
You're not very nice guy.
And when rain punches down on his face, I saw a look in his eye. I saw a look that only he and I know. It's pure fear. It's terror. It's real terror. Real terror. You shut the mic off on me! You shut the mic off on me again! I will pull your jaw! I will pull your jaw! And I will break your face!
You want to do something about this? Director of Fun, Mike Quackenbush, has left the commentation station.
Just stop.
Stop what? Stop what?
Just stop.
Stop what? You want me to do?
Hey,
You want me to end his career?
Hey, just stop. Just stop.
Shut up! Shut up! No, pull your jaw after I'm done pulling his. This isn't a joke! You give me my jaw back right now! Or else you can't sit. This can only end two ways. I end him. Give me my job.
Listen to me. Listen to me.
I'm all yours.
Max, listen to me. Stop. Stop.
Is that all you have? That's all you have? Just stop! Just stop! Is that it? Get him my job! Now!
This is not how we do.
I'm a reasonable man, Quack! You have! Shut up! This isn't a joke! This isn't like all of your life! This isn't like your career! Alright? This is not a joke!
This is not how things get done, Max.
Is that not how things get done here? Because this is how things get done in my life! Right? This isn't a conversation, this is a yes or no answer!
Listen.
Cry. You better put your hands together and start praying. Because if you didn't believe in God before, you should now.
Listen to me. You have no issue with him. No issue with him.
I didn't come here for a story, Mike.
Princess Kimber now up on the ring apron.
What do you want?
Mr. Quackenbush, reinstate him.
That's what you've got. Go. Go, please. Just go.
Get out of here. Go for the knee, kids. That knee doesn't.
I don't pretend to know the history between Princess Kimberly and whoever this man is, but
See you later, kid.
well, I'm sure Mike's going to address that situation. We're just going to continue. We're going to continue with our second quarterfinal matchup here at the King of Trios.
They're already out here.
This is the so Princess and Warriors. Princess Kimberly, ThunderFrog, and Oleg the Usurper set to take on Team Original Divas Revolution. Mickie James, Lisa Marie, and Jazz. Mike's composing himself before he puts his headsets back on. You okay? Oh. I don't pretend to know what all that was about. You can tell me later, I guess. So, no, hey, gotta handle business. You wear a lot of hats around here. Well, we don't have Vlad here to tell us that I believe there were 9 WWE Women's Championships held between Jazz, Lisa Marie, formerly known as Victoria, and Mickie James.
Back on point here, and yeah, you're right, the accolades of these ladies, they speak for themselves. They are so impressive.
Equally impressive is Princess Kimberly, the first ever female grand champion here in CHIKARA, a ThunderFrog and his hammer of truth, which only he can wield, which I found most entertaining last night. And I'm very impressed with the big powerhouse, 6'3", 250 pounds, Oleg the Usurper.
Princess Kimberly, she handpicked these members of her team. And you know, thinking about it right now, we got to see Princess Kimberly one-on-one with Mickie James back at our annual celebration of National Pro Wrestling Day back in the month of February. These two had an outstanding contest in front of a standing room-only crowd in Reading, PA. And I guess Mickie James wants no part of Princess Kimberly, who came out on the winning end of that encounter via the alligator clutch.
Mickie James getting inside the head of the Princess, tagging in.
That's definitely something these ladies have in spades is experience, and playing those kind of mind games, that's right up their alley.
Lisa Marie really wrenching in that headlock, side headlock takeover now. Kimberly very wisely keeping her shoulders up off the mat as senior official, and my former broadcast colleague from earlier tonight and last night, Bryce Rensburg, there to check the shoulders.
She rolls right through. She's come out with another headlock here, keeping control over the Princess, frustrating her down on the mat.
Lisa Marie can brawl, she can wrestle, she can pretty much do it all. She even had some MMA training.
Very, very accomplished as a mat wrestler. And these ladies, they really rose to prominence during an era where sometimes the immense in-ring talents of the ladies went overlooked. They're a real statement to the fact that, you know, the cream rises to the top.
And Kimberly rising to the occasion. Nice reversal back into a hammerlock of her own and a side headlock takeover of her own. I'm very impressed by Princess Kimberly.
It'll be interesting to see how they do here, given that, especially given many companies have division by gender, mixing it up with Oleg the Usurper, mixing it up with the ThunderFrog. I know Jazz is familiar with this. You know, that oftentimes we've seen her get the better of male competitors, but
I wouldn't fight Jazz.
Double tough.
Waist lock, standing switch. I think Princess Kimber Lee was looking for a German suplex or at least a waist lock takedown.
She went flat. Great way to get out of a waist lock, but unfortunately...
It's a great way to get your head torn off, though.
Look at the poise of Lisa Marie here. The way she quickly converted out of that bridge the moment the hold was compromised. Oh, she's got her up.
Lisa Marie wisely going to the ropes, hangs on to that second cable, if you will.
Getting the measure of the former champion, Princess Kimber Lee, is Lisa Marie. Kim made history, becoming the grand champion of CHIKARA, the first female to ever hold a championship, the main championship of a male-dominated organization. Boy, the Young Lions Cup champ ThunderFrog might have bit off more than he can chew with Lisa Marie.
Now we've got woman versus amphibian right now as ThunderFrog whips in Lisa Marie. And, woo, damn near takes her head off.
He came right at her with that hammer-like blow. Look at this.
Northern Light suplex to the bridge, 2 count only as Lisa Marie gets the left shoulder up. ThunderFrog arguing with the referee, Bryce Remsburg. It was a 2 count.
Great looking execution all the way up on the tiptoes, making every little bit count. Woo, look at her go there. Oh, man.
Take a look at this. Tarantula being executed by the woman some call the Black Widow of professional wrestling. But we have no proof that she killed her ex-husband.
No proof. The ThunderFrog really feeling the effects of that. Of course, you can only really hold the tarantula for a few seconds without risking disqualification. And of course, a ring veteran like Lisa Marie understands that perfectly.
Boot downstairs by Lisa Marie, maybe looking for the Widow's Peak. Too much body weight there by ThunderFrog. He was able to those thick legs.
Yeah, he was able to backdrop his way out of trouble. He likes those Hindu squats almost as much as he likes chugging buttermilk. Oh, here it comes one more time. Estonian Stampede, a favorite of the ThunderFrogs.
Shades of Steve, Dr. Death Williams. Round and around they go. Where they stop, only ThunderFrog knows.
With authority, Joey.
Power slam. And why isn't ThunderFrog going for the cover? That's I guess he's looking for the, let me guess, ThunderFrog splash. Taking his darn sweet time, though.
I'm afraid so, and the Young Lions Cup champ might be making a real rookie mistake here. Woo! Tumbled right through to avoid the impact, but Mickie James ready to fly.
Fence pressed by Mickie James. She hooks the leg to it. No.
He was able to reach back and snag that leg.
Now again, because Lisa Marie rolled out of the ring and both feet hit the floor, that constitutes a tag under Lucha Libre rules, which is what you use here in CHIKARA during the King of Trios tournament.
In fact, all year round.
Well, thank you for that. I didn't know. I'm learning as I go.
Wow, Mickie James, they're just beckoning for the ThunderFrog, and she baited him in. Look at her go. Swings right around.
Yeah, nice head scissors takeover by Hardcore Country Mickie James.
She's keeping her eye on her opponent. These ladies, they are skillful ring generals, and this is a real mismatch. Size-wise, 2 opposite ends of the spectrum. The biggest in the match and the smallest.
I saw a little bit of Oleg the Usurper last night, and I guess if you were going to pick one of the 3 women to fight Oleg, it would be Jazz.
I am really intrigued to see how this plays.
Yeah, Jazz showing no fear towards no man.
These two, they love a good fight. I can't wait to see how they mix it up.
Jazz wisely ducking that clothesline. Oh, man! Oleg looks shocked by the power being generated by Jazz. He really shouldn't be.
He was able to interrupt her momentum for just a moment, but I don't know if that was enough. Absolutely not. Jazz was quick to move out of that corner.
Oleg too slow, and you better stay on Jazz.
He is just pounding away at a much, much bigger opponent. There is no fear in the heart of Jazz.
Jazz, you saw kick that left knee of Oleg now. They spinning backbreaker, nicely done, but will that be enough? I don't know why Oleg's not going for the cover if the point is to continue and advance in the tournament, the King of Trios.
Tell you what, he has absorbed so much punishment already. He's got to get back on his game plan. That somersault senton paid no dividends.
But can Jazz capitalize? 250 pounds, and Jazz is going to work back on the knee, and that smart knee is grapevine now.
Look at this, the STF, longtime calling card of all-time greats like Luthez and Masachono, applied to perfection here by Jazz in the center of the ring, and Oleg seems miles away from the bottom strand.
I gotta tell you, that's not exactly an STF. Jazz is actually, she has a choke. She has a rear naked choke across the throat of Oleg. Jazz snuck that one in. There was no crossface. Nothing was crossing Oleg's face except this light flashing before his eyes.
Well said. Oh, the usurper kick finds the mark, and Jazz is rocked. She might be out of it.
Hold on, Oleg on top, 2 in. Oh, that was close.
You're not kidding. I thought for sure Bryce's hand would register 3. But the final count was not forthcoming, and a look of glee crossing the face of Oleg the Usurper, who's beckoning Jazz to make it back to her vertical base.
That's a mistake again by Oleg. Well, now we've got a tag. Let's see what Princess Kimber Lee can do with Jazz. Oleg needs to get out of there. Not sure how long. I'm guessing you have a 5 count here at CHIKARA?
Right you are.
You can count in English or Spanish, though. Okay, just check.
We're multilingual. Okay. From the interlocked front chancery, who will get control of the suplex?
Oh, Kimber Lee had it, but no, Jazz the other way.
Well, I'll tell you what, you're gonna have to go low at the hips, really low at the hips for leverage here.
Jazz goes deep.
Oh, great looking fisherman buster.
2 and no. 2 count only on the Fisher person's buster.
That's very politically correct of you.
Well, you have men wrestling women, wrestling amphibians and snakes and insects, so, you know, I'm trying to be, I don't know if it's politically correct. It's more than politics. You've got different breeds in here.
Now it's Mickie James and Princess Kimber Lee. Earlier, Mickie James avoided being in there with Princess Kimber Lee, but now that she's been roughed up a little bit, Mickey's all raring to go.
2 and no. I mean, I've watched Mickie James compete now for 10 years, and she doesn't look a day older than the day I met her. She has not lost a step in the ring either.
No, I think, in fact, she's better than ever before. It's tough to imagine, but we saw her way back in season 1 of CHIKARA, and she is as sharp and on point as ever.
Waistlock. Mickie James just drops down to avoid being taken down.
Look at that, very nice.
And there you go, that's a tag. Kimber Lee may have forgotten the rules.
Team Original Divas Revolution adapting quite nicely to our system of rules here.
Then you don't have to be, oh! Tilt-a-whirl into a side slam, 2 and no, because again, you don't have to be anywhere near your corner to make it to cover again, 2 and no. You don't have to be anywhere near your corner or your partner's cover. 3rd time by Lisa Marie. I'm gonna try to get this line out.
Go on now.
You can leave the ring anywhere. You don't have to be near your partner. As long as both feet hit the floor, it is a legal tag here at CHIKARA.
That's right, your tag team strategy needs to be more layered because of this system of rules. There you just saw Princess Kimber Lee flung like a frisbee across the ring by Lisa Marie, who gives no quarter in the ring. She's got the advantage, and she's pressing.
Lisa Marie looking to cut Princess Kimber Lee in half and misses that time. Shoulder to the top turnbuckle and... Oh, God, you could hear that.
Contact of flesh on flesh here. Oh, Kim went too high. And Lisa Marie's gonna make her pay for it. Well, once again, just flung frisbee style. And here comes Mickie James.
Referee Bryce Remsburg with the admonishment for using the hair of Princess Kimber Lee, but I'm seeing a little more leeway being given in these King of Trios matchups. You folks don't want disqualification losses. And Mickie James taunting ThunderFrog.
Yeah, he's doing Kim no favors here. Sometimes emotions run high, gets the better of you, and you think you can tell the referee what's going on behind his back. And I tell you what, I don't know that I've ever seen it work. I thought she had the sugar hold for a second, but it's more like a camel clutch. She better make up her mind quick, or she's going to find Princess Kimber Lee will negotiate her way out of any scenario.
Oh, geez, handful of hair on the camel clutch. That's pretty clever, actually. That's a kind of exploit the 5 count. I guess that is a different handful of hair.
Curb stomp-like move there, accelerating the face of Princess Kimber Lee into the canvas. And I don't think Bryce Remsburg is particularly charmed by the antics of Mickie James.
Schoolgirl, 2 count only. Mickie James almost got caught.
I thought she was going to steal it right there.
Spin kick, and Kimber Lee eats that turnbuckle. Tag back into Lisa Marie.
Boy, they are just punishing Kim here.
Tag into Jazz, and this may be the worst of it for Princess Kimber Lee, who may wish she's back in her kingdom.
What a shot here. Jazz is just landed on thick. And a lot of quick tags in the corner of the original Divas Revolution here.
And you can see ThunderFrog wants to get in there and doing his tag team partner, Princess Kimber Lee, no favors. Great camera work in the corner.
Look at this. Look at the rapidity of these shots from Jazz. She's able to fire an 8 or 10 in the period of time most wrestlers would get off 2 or 3.
Oh, wait a minute, don't put your hands on the referee. Wait a minute, Jazz. Oh, and there's a classic veteran move. And Oleg got suckered in, and again, Kimber Lee now is gonna be triple teamed.
What is this they are building there in the corner? Mickie James directing traffic, but she's conducting a symphony of pain for Princess Kimber Lee. And it's the hammer of peace, making a whole lot of difference for a frustrated ThunderFrog. Who can maintain their equilibrium when an object of that force strikes the canvas, Joey?
I've never seen a hammer of peace used that way. Of course, I'm not that familiar with a hammer of peace. ThunderFrog to the rescue.
ThunderFrog wouldn't be the first one to be smitten with Princess Kimber Lee here.
Oh, wait a minute, is Princess Kimber Lee still legal? What the, what? Does that mean ThunderFrog turns into a prince, or does Lisa Marie turn into a frog?
What on earth?
Spin kick. There's one by Jazz.
I think the very innocent and good-natured ThunderFrog was suckered in by a veteran trick here on the part of Lisa Marie, Jazz, and Mickie.
Oleg is caught. This is just a mauling. Oleg asked for it. He said, you know, come and get me. I'll take on all 3 of you.
These sharks smell blood in the water, and I'm afraid Oleg the Usurper might be the chum.
Oh, no. Oleg's a big man, 6'3", 250. Perhaps the largest man on the CHIKARA roster.
He is a heavyweight.
Oh, low bridge by Team Original Divas Revolution.
Look at that smirk on the face of Mickie James. She played him to perfection.
But remember, Princess Kimber Lee is legal. Go behind. German suplex, 2 and 3.
Just that quick, it can be turned around. That's the power of Princess Kimber Lee and her amazing German suplex. The Warriors 3 are moving on. Tonight, 3 in the semifinals of King of Trios.